Hi guys, Crochet Canuck here. Sorry I haven't done a video in a while. I actually couldn't upload anything last week because we were having some bandwidth issues with our internet service provider, so we couldn't really do much on the internet last week. But that's all resolved now, so I am doing a quick video today, and then I have to get back to work because I am not done my Christmas crocheting. These are the last two items that I need to finish for gifts for people. I made throws for each of my two best friends. I've been friends with these girls for almost 25 years now. They are actually sisters, and they grew up in the house 3 doors down from me. And so we did like everything together. I was closer to them than even my own sister. They don't live here anymore. Like, we all moved away to college. I moved back to our hometown, and they stayed in Toronto. And so now we live 2 hours apart. And, you know, with the cost of gas and stuff, it's really expensive to travel, so we don't see each other all that often. But they are both really crafty, homemade, gifty people. And I know they're going to appreciate these. And I realized this year, that I've been crocheting for like 3-4 years now, and I have not ever made them anything. I feel so terrible. So of course I had to pick the biggest thing you can crochet for somebody. So I made one for each of them. This one is called I think it's called the Midnight Magic Throw. I got it from a company's Coming brand crochet book. I showed it in my last video. If you want to see which book it is, you can go back to my last video because I don't have the book on hand right now. But I believe it was called the Midnight Magic Throw. I don't think there is a free pattern for it anywhere online. I will look, but I don't think there is one. If I do find one, I'll put it down below. If you don't see it down below, that means I couldn't find one. So this pattern was actually supposed to be done in like a plushy chenille yarn, but I couldn't find any of that yarn around here. I don't know if that yarn even exists anymore, because it's not an old book, but it's not that new of a book either, so I don't know if that yarn exists anymore. But I did find this soft navy color Red Heart Super Saver Chunky. So I used that. I know Red Heart's not the greatest quality, but this yarn's actually not that bad. It's not the softest, but it's not too bad. I'm hoping it will soften up a little when I wash it, because I have to wash it because there's cat hair all over it, because we have 2 cats, and no matter how much I clean and vacuum, there's just always cat hair everywhere. So I'm going to wash it. I just haven't washed it yet because I'm waiting to get my other blanket done. So I can wash them together and save a little bit of money, because we do live in an apartment with coin-operated laundry machines, so I'm hoping to wash them together. I hope they're not too big for one load. I just thought of that. But anyways, so this, the pattern actually called for it to be done in single crochets, but I switched to double crochets because this yarn is really stiff and single crochet would not have worked out very nicely. So I used double crochets, and it's just all double crochet in the back loops, and it worked out pretty quick. I think I had this done in like a week, week and a half. And then the edging is just chains, like looping chains. And so I changed the stitches I used in the blanket, but I didn't change the size of the chains in the edging, so now because the stitches are bigger than what they should have been in the pattern, and then I didn't change the edging, so now the edging is kind of stretched over the larger stitches. So I should have probably made the chains at least 1, maybe 2 chain stitches larger, so that it would be a more nice loopy edging. But I didn't, and now it's a stretched out edging, and you can't really tell that it's an edging unless you like pull it open. But can't change that now. It looks alright though, I guess. I'm hoping washing will also help that a little bit, washing and blocking. So yeah, the finished product is almost 5 feet tall and almost 3 feet wide, I think. So not a bad size. And then for my other friend, I showed In my last video, I had a few rows of this done. This is called the Zigzag post stitch throw. It is a free pattern from Red Heart. I will put the link down below. I think I put the link in my last video too, but I'll put it down below again. It's a very simple pattern, but it is a very time-consuming pattern. I didn't realize before I started because I have a hard time visualizing like what the pattern is asking me to do without actually doing it. So I didn't realize how time-consuming this was when I read the pattern before I started. It is called a post-stitch throw because every other row you do single crochets, and then the next row you do these zigzag stitches in front of it, in front of the double crochet row, working down into the front of the stitches below. So when you're doing the zigzag row, you're working in front of the double crochet row. So you're not adding any height or length to the afghan when you're doing the zigzag row. You only add height every other row when you do the double crochet rows. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So because you're only adding height to the afghan every other row, it takes a long time to work up. It's simple, but it's just really time consuming. And I've spent so much time on this, I don't want to give it away now. I want to keep it, but I can't keep it. I have to give it away. So I'm almost done now. I think I just need, I need about 4 or 5 inches more. And if my calculations are correct, that is about 12 more rows. So I'm hoping to get that done today. That shouldn't take too long. And then there is a 1 round edging in white that I have to do, and then it'll be done. And it's going to need some blocking because during my time working on this, I've actually kind of stretched the top part because as it's gotten bigger, it's gotten more weighed down, and when I'm crocheting, it kind of stretched. I tried to keep it all on my lap while I was crocheting so it wouldn't stretch too much, but it stretched so much that it's kind of a little bit wider than the bottom, but I'm hoping washing and blocking and putting the edging on will kind of help with that. So yeah, it turned out pretty good. If anybody tries this pattern and has any questions, just put them down below. I'm still only able to answer comments via private message because I still have not gotten around to trying to figure out Google Plus any more than I have already. But yeah, I will answer questions as much as I can via private message. So just keep commenting down below, and if there's anything that I need to respond to, I'll respond via private message. So that is what I have to show this week. I'm hoping to get this done today. So wish me luck. And I hope everybody has a good holiday, whatever it is you celebrate. For those that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate something else, happy whatever that is. And I hope everybody has a great week and a Happy New Year and happy crafting.